starting.
Well,
Fuck it. I wish it smelled like hooker sweat in here, man. I'd be making more money that way if it was.
Cool.
Good. That's good.
where are you from?
From right here in the Great Northwest, Salish Kootenai Reservation, Mission Valley, Montana.
I was born and raised here also. I mean,
Yeah.
res kid.
We play I would say a mashup of goth, grunge, metal, hard rock music. You know, it's pretty raw, pretty cutting. It's got its groove, but it's got its heaviness to it as well. I am there to push the blade. HELLGATE actually just recently formed only a couple months ago at the beginning of March. But the history of the band goes back long way deep into our childhood, actually, when we first started playing music together and discovering certain obscurities of life. A light once there begins to fade.
He started playing guitar when he was about 12 years old, and he needed someone to jam with. So his sister had some couple drum pieces laying around, and I just started to play on them, and we formed Mephistopheles, and played for about 5 years.
His first drum was a bucket.
My first drum set actually included it was a hi-hat, a snare drum, and a bucket, definitely.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It was like a jug bucket, so it had like a deep tone, but you know, still a freaking bucket. It was hella ghetto.
It rocked.
Res kids.
All alone, no one's here to save that ray of light. Ready to fade. We're working purely on HELLGATE right now. We started a short time ago, and we're just really putting the pedal to the metal, pushing it as hard as we can, as fast as we can, in the due amount of time we have. It's kind of like my final stand as a musician. My window's starting to close, so you know, we're putting out new music. We haven't even played a live show yet, and our EP's almost ready to put out. It's our final chance to really say what we have to say to the public, because we've been writing music together for over a decade, and we took such a long hiatus, and neither of us really expected to start it up again, but I think subconsciously we kind of knew that we would. Crying eyes will never sleep.
Basically, we had to change it because there was already a band named that, and it has a following, and they've been around and released records for a few years now, and so I mean, we just had to. It wasn't really our choice, but it was a good decision because I think our new name represents a lot more. I think it means a lot more. It's I think it's more better name.
So what does...
It's more metal.
It's more metal name.
It's too much metal for one hand. Yeah, I mean, HELLGATE has a lot of meaning to us. It was the first settlement here in our home state of Montana, and you know, it's nothing but a mere ghost town to this day. It has a lot of dark history behind it, you know. So everyone around here who we grew up with and who, you know, is in the surrounding area knows all about what it is, where it came from, or at least has heard of it. And, you know, it just has a lot of historical meaning as to where we come from. You know, it's more in our blood. It has a lot more meaning to us than any other name we could have come up with over the years. So, and it snaps kind of.
I wanted either that or Old Man Sodomy. I mean, that was a band name I was trying to push for years and years and years. That was
a close second.
Even before like Mephistopheles, I was like, is that or Old Man Sodomy? But they don't like it.
Old Man Sodomy? Nice.
That was a close second, but we had to rule it out in the end, unfortunately.
It sounds wrong, but it's like it's a character. It's a character, not an act between.
Right. It's not an actual. It's not an actual act. It's just a man. Just a character.
What is the meaning of the song Dead Ones?
It's interesting. I think the song "Dead Ones" is kind of a flashback to the debauchery we used to dive into as teenagers, preteens. You know, a little reminisce to the past of how high we were all the time. You know. It's definitely an homage to how we were brought up, you know, in this particular area, under the kind of roof we were brought up in, and the lyrics explain a lot of that. I think it's like giving a nice little spinal tap into you know, lost memories that most of which we enjoy.
Heart of the innocent beginning to crack.
Is that one of the songs we can expect on this summer's album?
Yeah, absolutely. The EP should actually be pretty close to done by the time this interview comes out, and yeah, that's one of the songs that'll be featured on that album for sure. We're looking forward to it. Our first show, actually, our very first live concert as HELLGATE is coming up on May 31st. It's a charity event representing local consumerism, encouraging people to boycott the corporations and go with your local support.
I shed the skin to reveal within. I cannot live like this again.
It's basically an all-arts, cultural, musical event, you know.
I mean, we look like criminals, but I mean, I think we thought it would be a good idea to show that we are actually like conscious, you know, of the community, conscious of our own health, I guess, somewhat. You know, I was going somewhere with this. But
well, you know, we like to curb all the drugs and alcohol we do with healthy eating and stuff too, you know, so kind of even it out.
It needs to balance, you know. It's
all about balance.
Just date the fat girls that like you.
I mean, she's kind of cool. You know, she's all right. I don't really, you know. I mean, I do her, but it's not that I like her. It's like I like what she has. It's a business transaction. Let's put it that way. Dude, you just gave me the biggest retard on ever.
Okay.
What's up?
What's up? This is extreme res. What are you doing?
What up?
Don't wash your dishes. Stop vacuuming the carpet.
Quit cleaning up after your kids. They're just gonna make a mess right after you're done cleaning anyways.
Exactly.
My blame.
quit wasting your time on all that and watch Extreme Res right now. Why? Like we gotta tell you.
Crack a beer, pack one, sit back, watch us play.
All alone. No one's here to save that ray of light. Ready to fade. All alone.
Gentlemen, please tell me more about this song.
We're not that gentle, but thank you.
Well, I'm not really men either. I'm more of a man boy.
We all sink with hopes to swim. That ray of light has grown so dim.
Well, it's got a lot of meaning. I mean, everything is always open to interpretation. But for me, I wrote that song when I was like 15 years old. And at the time I was going through like a major like depression. And it's basically about giving up, about losing faith, I guess.
Yeah, it's interesting. We just laid down all the vocals in the recording studio the other day, and I was kind of nervous about the whole thing. So I didn't sleep for the whole night before going into the recording studio, and because singing is the most revealing thing for me, I think. So I got into the studio and we started off that song, and I let out this ridiculous scream that put me to my knees and caused me to start convulsing. And then when I came out of it, I was so like physically weak and disoriented that the subject matter of the song kind of started to make me choke up a little bit as I was singing it. And I think all those emotions show in the recording of the song. Kind of a second person comes out when I'm on the microphone reciting these lyrics, I think.
Holy shit.
Whoa.
Holy fuck.
A lot of these songs are like taken from our old band, when we got back together, we ciphered through the crap, decided what was, almost timeless and what was crap, because we did write a lot of crap, but basically, that's just one of those songs that it just came together naturally, and I think it's definitely one of the best things that we've ever written, and yeah, I think we'd be foolish not to include it on the album.
Absolutely, yeah. Most of the songs you're gonna hear on this upcoming album are songs that we wrote as kids. Like I said, over a decade ago, and we brought them back to the table. We reinforced them. We brought our new matured musicianship into these songs and made them a whole new beast. And we're very excited to bring it to the table and let the world hear it.
Whoa. You see that?
Yeah, that was crazy.